Well, if I talk of me, but Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know how I really are going. Yeah, man, move settings, viewers and subscribers. And we no need no ladder. Gaza Nation, wanna find the Gaza Station. Welcome to the channel, Jaden Chase. And yes, we are bringing another new and exciting reasoning on the topic of dancehall and entertainment. Remember, man, I remind you now for click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and for also leave a like, a comment, and yes, bust a share on the blog in truth. Now, viewers and subscribers, one major tabloid is reporting that Kartel's lawyers want protection for sick prisoners, viewers and subscribers. And it is true, this should be something being considered by the correctional facilities. Now, Queen's Counsel Vybz Kartel said that while she is not in support of the temporary release of prisoners who may be more susceptible to catching the illness, now considered as a worldwide situation, she says she's suggesting that the relevant authorities place them in isolation to prevent them from being contaminated. And I suggest that move. I definitely suggest that move. Remember, at the appeal court, while the teacher is still where he is right now, we all know him win him appeal. And at them a delay the verdict and have the artist where he is now. So should he be there and catch the situation, this would be trouble for them as well. Now, Robertson, one of the senior attorneys for Adidja Vybz Kartel Palmer, says she is not only extremely concerned about him, but is worried about other inmates who may have underlying health issues, viewers and subscribers. And of course, she concerned about Sean Storm too as well. Siva, you know the something go. Zambi. She said, as quoted, "I am very concerned about him and other inmates who have medical conditions, and I don't believe the authorities are dealing with it appropriately, because we have many instances where there are these types of outbreaks and they do not do what they need to do. I would think they could even place them on a hospital ward and isolate them and take extra precautions," she said. Now, viewers and subscribers, Gaza Nation, talk to me. Are we not in support of a move like this? Me have a big up Miss Nita Robertson. Is a reason why the teacher said we're upon the case like she. I'm not hearing other lawyers forward out and make these statements. And in truth, I would say this: Miss Nita Robertson has been one of the only senior attorneys representing the teacher who would make it our point of duty to address the public. I have to big her up. This go without a doubt. I have to big her up. And the fact that she's filing this motion and making her concerns known. One, she already made them known to the courts, and she has already made them known to the correctional facilities. She's now taking it a step further and going public with her statements. So even if our request fell on deaf ears, meaning said the correctional facilities did not take our consideration into consideration, well, she has told the public that she will bring the reasoning forward to them. So should they not act on this, then we can clearly say there was a lack of oversight by those in charge. Yes, we can say that there were discrepancies in the case, and if while now in the hands of the correctional facilities, anything at all for reach the teacher because they did not isolate the dancehall superstar, the living legend, the icon, then this not go good for them. This will not be good for them because they had prior warnings. And remember, the teacher situation is unique because he is currently waiting on an appeal verdict, and would what take place right now worldwide, not just locally. A theme fault why them they way they know, because them could have been give us a verdict and release the teacher. So them need to take extra precautions to make sure them well and alright for when them do deliver the verdict. I will know say I'm gonna get released on such and such date. So viewers and subscribers, this was a move that I definitely champion. Miss Nita Robertson found out, and I said not just Vybz Kartel alone, but what happened to the other inmates who have underlying illnesses. Them already show us say, yo, this is how it becomes fatal if you have underlying illnesses. So to the ones behind the bars, we have them. Don't feel like they're not ones behind the bars who don't have them. And to the people them know who have to work at these facilities. The citizens who have to go back home to them family and things of that nature. This is definitely a pressing concern, not just locally but also internationally. And while we are talking about who are going on the streets and the citizens who reside free and at large, we have to also remember we have citizens behind the railing as well. And some of them dead because we don't want to get too deep into that reasoning. But you know what we are trying to get at. You know what I mean? Enough of them dead and they're not supposed to be there. So while them dead, I would suggest them take extra precautions. Yeah, man? We already are saying certain amount of people to a certain space. So what about these overpopulated cells, which they say were built to house at least 2 individuals and more while you have 6, 7, 8 man in there? What go on? It's a serious situation, viewers and subscribers. Now, Miss Nita Robinson said, our society is not necessarily fit or equipped to manage releasing temporarily certain inmates. You know what I mean? Some of these people or some of these individuals don't really have a certain place where them can go, where them can get either monitored or things of that nature. But in overseas in North America, those who were released, I think the charges that they were charged with were minor offenses. You know what I mean? So it was simple situations. Things where, you know what I mean, weren't violent in nature. So them say, road for them. Whether until a certain time or they might have a probation period or them probably change the way them sentencing or get carried out. For Vybz Kartel and co-accused, the situation is different. We're at an appeal stage. And during the appeal, we proved that it was a clear bias when the verdict was handed out in the initial trial. So all we are waiting for now is for the appeal judges say yes, are true. And with that being said, with that confirmation alone, we win. We win. Because if they tampered to get their first verdict, then it is, we just say, one, we can't say unlawful because them passed on the ruling. But when we look back on the situation, we can clearly say, one, the prosecution took unlawful steps. The judge can always say in the work of what was presented to him because him never know. But for prosecution, yeah, them definitely stepped over the line trying to get that verdict. You know what I mean? Yes, and that was proven in the appeal situation. Health concerns arise now. Health concerns are at discussion at this point in time. And Miss Nita Robertson has said, the teacher either needs to be isolated or separated from other inmates right now. I'ma definitely agree with the statement 100%. 100% I agree with the statement. You know what I mean? And the concern is serious too for other inmates as well. They need isolation too as well. For they, you know what I mean? Separate and apart from some other people so that them can deal what they need to deal with and, stay or maintain good health. You know what I mean? So talk to me in the comment section. What are your thoughts? As I'm going to say again once more, I have to big up Miss Nita Robertson. Yes, Queen's Counsel. Different type of settings. You know what I mean? As she dep on the case. Yeah, as she dep on the case. And nobody feel like she now all the needs to be looked at. Yeah, as a senior attorney, I'm glad she did it. You know what I mean? Yeah, she take the job serious. And not just now. She's also an advocate for other different causes here locally. You know what I mean? As somebody will take the thing serious. It's a real game changer in our going locally, in our local affairs. You know what I mean? So for see her a part of the legal team, it was definitely a good look from them time. And for see how she at work. For see how mama at work. You have to say, yeah man. It was definitely a good choice. The teacher make the shaky moves. Definitely a good choice. Adding her to the legal team, my general. You know there's something go. Vybz the one called Jaden Chase. The dancehall correspondent, the Gaza representative. And I'm reminding you, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through. But you like the reason, of course, you like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon right after that and put it on all. And this is how you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon there as well. From a like, we drop a like on the blog. In truth, the share icon is also there as well. You can tell a friend, tell them sister, and then brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning, join the discussion. Yes, the comment section is always open 24/7, it never lock yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. Other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions there. And yes, we can continue the reasoning via the comment section, viewers and subscribers. So, talk to me. You know the settings for those who don't. Move settings for my winner need a ladder. And my sentiments for you and yours that want to live, love, and prosper until we reason again.